Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It feels like so long since I've actually sat down and spoken while I was doing my makeup. It felt so weird, but feels so good to get back into it. So I filmed this makeup look using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold. I think it's called, is it the Rose Gold? Textured eyeshadow palette, Rose Gold Edition palette, and I'm obsessed. I think this is my favorite palette I own now. These eyeshadows are incredible. Like, you will see my first impressions of them when I put it on. I'm just like, I'm not even blending and it's already blended. Like, these, amazing. I love, love, love how this eye look turned out. So if you'd like to see how I created this cranberry, rose gold, I don't know. I just never know what to call tutorials, but if you'd like to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. For primer, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Porefessional, the Matte Rescue one. It's amazing for oily skin. I always use it on my clients. So I'm just going to work that into the skin. By the way, don't mind my dodgy fake tan application on my hands. And then to just fill in the pores around my nose, I'm just using the Benefit Porefessional, the original one. For foundation, I'm going to mix my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 5.5 with the Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation in the shade 54. The only reason why I mix them is because this one's kind of a little bit like pinky based, whereas this one's yellowy based. So I just like to mix in a little bit of this one just because my fake tan's like yellow based, not pink based. So yeah, and I also like to add this in with my foundations because it adds a lot of coverage. You only need like 2 or 3 little drops of it. It's so good. So I'm gonna mix these up. I'm gonna do 2 squirts of this on the back of my hand. I'm just going to put like 2 drops like that, maybe 3. Just gonna mix them up. Next time I repurchase the Giorgio Armani, I think I'm going to get shade 6, but I was just too scared because when I swatched it in store, I bought this like months ago, it just looked so dark, and the guy that was wearing it was like very heavily fake tan, and I was like, oh, that's not usually how dark I go, but I think I'm going to buy that colour, and even if it's too dark, I can just lighten it up with my lighter foundation. So I'm just going to dot that all over. I've also found my new favorite foundation brush. I know I don't usually use brushes, but this one is like amazing. So the brush I've been obsessed with is the Morphe M439. Just looks like this. It's so good. I don't know, I've never used a brush like this before. And then I'm just going to, like, that is already blended and I basically didn't even do anything. It's so good. Okay, so after I've buffed it all in with the brush, I still go in with a damp beauty blender just because I feel like it just makes it look even more flawless. So for concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium. And I'm just going to, I still can't get over how huge the freaking applicator is. Like, that is just crazy. Actually, I'm going to get my Maybelline Fit Me and show you guys and compare them because it's freaking crazy. I don't even know if that's focused or not, but this one's the Tarte one and then this one is the Maybelline one. Like, what the hell? And I'm just placing a few dots underneath my eye. So I'm just blending that in. And then I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me to highlight the center of my face. I feel like that one's a little bit too like thick and full coverage for just highlighting. So I'm just placing that just down the center of my face and just blending it out. I'm going to cream contour a little bit because I feel like my face needs like warming up. So I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep. Not gonna lie, I'm shitting my pants because I never usually do this, but oh, it's not that dark. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Place a little bit along my jaw as well. because I don't really have one. I'll just take a few dots around my forehead. Should I go down my nose? Yep, we're doing it. Oh my god, I did it so wrong. Oh my god. Dead. I would laugh so hard if this actually turned out decent. Okay, it's not too bad. I've used this concealer before to cream contour and I really liked it. It looks really natural. And then my jaw. I actually really like the look of this cream contour. I'm going to blend around my forehead. So now I'm just taking some Laura Mercier translucent powder and using that to bake underneath just so it doesn't crease. By the way, I've been baking my nose like this recently and I feel like my face doesn't get as oily when I do that. Maybe it's because the powder absorbs the oil. I don't know, but it's working for me, so you guys should try it if you get oily skin. Hello, I'm still filming. I'm almost done. Okay, bye. I'm so not almost done. I always say that. Now I'm just taking the Australis Fresh and Flawless. It's actually shattered and I don't have another medium tan with me, so I'm gonna have to make do with this. Lol. I think I might just... Oh yeah, there's some like loose powder in the lid that I might use. I'm just gonna use that to set the rest of my face. I can't believe I just said I'm almost done. He's gonna get here and be like, you kidding? Okay, I'm gonna go in with brows. I'm just taking my Dipbrow by Anastasia in the shade Soft Brown and just lightly kind of fill in my brows. I need to get them threaded ASAP. I got a question on my last video asking why I do brows first. Usually I like to do brows first because I like to shape them and then I like to use concealer like above and below them, and I feel like once you set the face with powder, the concealer doesn't sit like nicely. Like you wouldn't ever put concealer over a powdered face, if you know what I mean. So that's why I like to do brows first, because I like to conceal around them. On myself, I forget and I always just go into face first, but on clients I would always do brows first for that reason. What's everyone doing for New Year's this year? I'm going to Newcastle to see Brittany. I'm so excited to get out of the Gold Coast. I've been literally here for like my whole life. I don't think I've ever been anywhere else for a New Year's, so I'm so excited. I've just kind of made them a tiny bit thinner because I literally went a bit ham with the pomade. So you can kind of, you probably can't tell because you're so far away, but up close you can see the concealer kind of sitting on top of the skin because the powder's already put down. So that's why I usually like to do brows first, so the concealer sits underneath the powder, if you get what I mean. I'm just taking a little bit more of that translucent powder and just using that to set my eyelids. And then I'm just taking a brush and wiping off the excess powder from underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to bronze up the face using the MAC Give Me Sun. I've recently become obsessed with this. I pretty much use this like every time I do my makeup now. When I first bought it, I was like, holy shit, this bronzer is so orange. But like I like the colour now. Like it's just grown on me. So I'm just using a angled brush. This one's by Iconic. And I'm just going to use that to really bronze up the face because I feel like it's really flat and white at the moment. So I'm just going over the areas that I contoured earlier. And then around my forehead. Underneath the lip. Then I'm going to use the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D. And I'm going to take this middle shade, just using that on the same brush. and using that to define my cheeks a little bit more. So I'm just going to like kind of place that at the base. With your bronzer, you want to sweep up, not down, by the way. I forgot to mention that again. Now I'm just going to take some more translucent powder just on my beauty blender, and I'm just going to use that to bake underneath just to clean up the area. So I just like to put it on like that. People always ask me why I take it all the way down to the side of my mouth, because you can't see the contour, because I don't like bring the contour down that far. It's just kind of so I can get it even, really. I've just always done it like that. I don't know. I just couldn't imagine just stopping halfway, because then it just would like look weird to me. So that's why I bring it all the way down. For blush, I'm going to take the NARS Orgasm blush. It's like one of my favorites at the moment. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to use that on the apples of my cheeks. So a highlighter I've recently been obsessed with is the Laura Geller Baked Gilded Honey highlighter, which is like a gold. It's so nice. And I'm using the A23 brush by Anastasia. Like, look at that though. Dead. This is honestly like the best highlighting brush ever. Oh my god. So dead. Just going to place a little bit on the tip. And then underneath my brow bone to highlight it, and just a little bit above. Then I'm just going to take this powder brush just to remove the bake, and then I just like blend everything together. I always feel so weird when I have my base on and not my eyes, but I'm going to zoom you guys up. Maybe like that. So I recently just received the new Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. I literally received it from Sephora and I was like dead. Like, it's so pretty. Like, look at that. Okay, I really, really, really want to use that Fling shade, which is like a cranberry color, because I've been using like cranberry pinks on my eyes lately and I feel like it really brings out my brown eyes for some reason. I'm going to take Scandal Wood just on a big fluffy brush and use that in the crease. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm just going to buff that into the crease. Wow, these shadows blend really nice. So now I'm going to take Shy, which is kind of like, it's like a pale pastel dusty pink colour. And I'm also going to put that into the crease, just because we're going to be working with like cranberry colours, so I just want it to blend nicely into a colour similar in the crease. Then I think I'm going to take Bossy, which is just like a really, really pretty rich browny red colour. And I'm also going to sweep that into the crease as well. These shadows, oh my god. They're amazing. Okay, I'm going to go in with that really pretty cranberry colour. Ooh. Okay, that's what the colour looks like. Holy shit, this looks so nice. I'm just going to... Oh my god. What? That's amazing. Okay, placing that. A little bit of fallout, but that's alright because we baked earlier and it should just wipe straight off. Holy crap, this colour is so pretty. I can't deal. I'm just going to use a brush to get into the inner corners because I've got fake nails on. Just going to go in with that same brush that we used earlier just to blend out any harsh lines. I'm just going to start on my lower lash line and take the same two colours that I used in the crease and just blend them underneath. I'm going to go in with the shade Henna, which is really similar to Anastasia's Morocco. I'm going to take Cocoa, which is the really pretty rich brown colour, and just kind of work that into the outer corner. I really want to use the black out of it as well and see how good it is. So I'm going to take Black Truffle and see how good this black is. I'm just putting that on the outer corners. Not bad. Going in with the original OG blending brush. And just use that to like basically blend everything all together. I really want to use this angelic colour in my inner corners. So I think I'm going to grab that. It's just like a really like light pink. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I might actually put it all over. That colour just gave me life. Then I'm just going to take Moon Dust and use that to highlight my inner corners. Yes, it's intense. I'm going to use the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, but I'm going to mix in a little bit of the Anastasia Hydrating Oil because it's like dry. So just going to put one drop of that in. Now I'm going to go in with the liner. And then I'm just going in with some mascara. I actually have some Huda Beauty eyelashes that I really want to try. So these ones are in the style Noel and they're their faux mink lashes, which look like this. But I love the style so much. Oh my god, guys, these lashes are like perfect. Okay, I've zoomed you guys out so I can show you my lip. So I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Lip Contour Pencil in the shade Cheerleader, which is just like a deeper red. And then going over the top of that with the Heartbreaker Liquid Lipstick, also by Huda Beauty. I'm so excited to try these. I've seen these all over Instagram. Let's try and do this little... Oh my god, is this what you're supposed to do? Dead. Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a more like deeper red.
Holy pigment. This red is like amazing. Like, okay, this is like the nicest red.
And I'm just gonna spray my face with the Urban Decay spray. So I guess that is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up for me and leave a comment down below on what other makeup tutorials you'd like to see next on my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.